Alrighty, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the American Truck Simulator Let's Play. And as you guys can see, man, we got to find us another load. And we're in Holbrook, so hopefully we can find us a load that goes into New Mexico, man. So I need to see that NM. Ooh, they'll go NM right here. Alright, so this is a heavy pipeline section, $12,000 load. Let's see if we can find something else. I know they gotta have some other one. Here's the one for Albuquerque. Caterpillar engines and transmissions. Pretty decent loads. This one's going over there too. It's a $26,000 load. Oh, it's going pretty far though. Shit. Okay, I think we'll go to do this one just so we can, get into New Mexico. And yes, my truck does indeed meet the requirements. Come on now. Normal cargo. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna end up having to we're gonna eventually have to upgrade the truck a little bit more. Alright, so we got a I think we got like probably what, like we got a 30-mile trip. That was the last load. If you guys missed the last episode where I went ahead and did a little bit of story time, you might want to go to check that out, man. Hopefully I actually need to set a reminder so that I can remind myself to edit in the little video clip from the party. Like, I still have a video clip from that party that I talked about in that video, and I want to see if I can edit in the video so you guys can actually see the video that I was talking about. Cause man, that was some funny shit, man. That was some funny shit. Then it was like it was a whole another party that we went to. Now this party, see, I don't even know if I even want to really talk about a party again for a second story time, so I'll hold off on it. But man, that next party that I'm gonna eventually talk about. I don't know why was I getting so tongue twisted, but the next party that I was gonna talk about was when my boy Dante got super wasted, man. Like he was so fucked up. My man's was like, he was out cold before the party was even the party wasn't even nowhere near started. I mean, like over. It was like we just got there. Let me see when this load needs to be delivered because we actually need to get us some sleep. But like the party had just started. We was only there. Oh wow, I only got 57 minutes to go pick it up, and it got to be delivered by Friday. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to slide on that and pick another load. I guess we might as well just pick probably the other load. I need to get some sleep. We ain't gonna be able to take it. But yeah, man, it's like my boy, he got super wasted. Like the party had just started and he was already like out cold. We're gonna have to go right here. And he was already out cold. Like the liquor really had him like dead already. Like he was gone. There was no waking my boy up. There was no getting my boy up. So man, it was like, Jesus. Now that party didn't really have any super major, like, like anything funny or anything like that happen. It was just a real funny, like a real kind of wild night, for a party. Cause now that party was actually a friend. I'm gonna talk about the party. Fuck it, man. It was actually my friend Tiara's party. All right. So you know what I'm saying? She was turning, I believe, 22 or 20. No, I think she was turning 21 because she about to turn 22. Next month. So yeah, she was turning 21. So man, look. So everybody, we ended up getting some liquor and all that, man. So everybody in that bitch just like, we all getting drunk. Now my boy Dante, for some reason, he decides to just go ham and drink a ton of liquor. Like, bruh, we was only an hour into the party and my man's already probably done took like 10 shots. I kid you not. And at the time, my boy Dante was a drinker. He was a pretty good drinker, but that doesn't slow it down now. He don't really drink as much now as he did before. But man, my boy was a drinker. My boy was a drinker. So it's like, man, when he did that, he eventually wow, I was going way too fast apparently. But he eventually just, he killed that. Like he was just, it was just too funny, kinda. Like it was just, he disappeared. The party was going on. Everybody drunk, you know what I'm saying? Everybody drunk, music kind of loud, everybody having a good time. And out of nowhere, Dante disappears. So it's like, hold up. Yo, anybody know where Dante went? Where'd Dante go? Like, everybody looking for this man Dante. And then, like, somebody hear him in the bathroom throwing up. So it's like, ah, shit. The liquor done got my boy already. Like, damn, that was fast. So it's like it took no time, and he already was, you know, fucked up with the liquor. So it's like when that happened, bruh, it's like he came out of the bathroom, and when he came out of the bathroom, he just like, I don't even think he did anything. I think he didn't even come back to the general population. My boy went into one of our friends' rooms, because we was having a party at another friend's house, like one of our real close friends' houses. We was having a party there. Oh, well, if you watched the last video, then you know about my boy Bird. We was having a party at his house. So when we was having a party at his house, he was like, fuck it. Like, after he was in the bathroom, he just went laid down. That man didn't even come back, bruh. So it was like, damn, my boy is out cold. Like, boy, he gone. Like, my boy ain't coming back. Like, he sleep. He was back in the room, and then at that time, my boy Jet was like bumping. I'm finna fuck with him. So Jet literally recorded like 2 videos of straight fucking with him. Now that shit had me rolling, bro. I was like, what the fuck? That, like, bruh, nah, if I remember, I'm gonna throw that video up. That's like it's a whole minute-long video of my boy Jet just fucking with him, bruh. And it's like, you can see me in the video and everything. It was so funny, bruh. It was so funny. Like, hopefully I remember to throw that in. Like, I'm gonna add some reminders or something so that I can remember to throw those into the video, like into the video, because y'all gotta see that. That shit was just too funny. Y'all have to see that. It was like, man, after that, everybody's still getting drunk. We still, you know, we got our smoking, so, you know, we still smoking, drinking, doing what we do, enjoying the party, you know what I'm saying? We enjoying our time out there. It was pretty fun. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like parties with people that you know. Like, if you know 90% of the people that's at a party, the party is like 1,000 times better. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 times better. I don't care what nobody say. Like, the party just goes. It's just hella better, man. It's just hella better. But yeah, man, that's how most of these parties go. That's how most of these parties go. It's like, it's kind of crazy how these things go too, man. Cause it's like when you sit up there, you had these parties, but it's like damn, bro. I wasn't really expecting, you know, the party to turn out like this. But shit, you know what I'm saying, man? Sometimes you go to a party and it be way more fun than you thought it was gonna be. Like, that done happened plenty of times for me. Bro, where the party was just so, it was like, like the thought of going to the party just had me like, I don't know, I don't think I want to go, but, you know, I'm gonna go anyway just because I know my people's going, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get there, you end up having a ton more fun than you thought you was gonna have. And it's like, wow, I almost didn't come, dude. I almost didn't bring my ass to this party. It's like, yeah, I'm glad I came, bro. I'm glad I came. It's like every party that I'm glad I went to, it's like, I swear, it's like every party that I was offered to go to, that my boy Dante or Bird or any of them, usually whatever Dante or Bird, you know, it's like, you know, you have that select group of friends that, like, you could trust them for moves and stuff. And it's like, Dante is definitely one of those friends that I can trust for a move, because it's like whenever he come up with a move, you can definitely trust and believe that it's gonna be an okay move. You know, it ain't gonna be no iffy shit going on. You know, ain't nothing gonna go down, because, you know, most of the time, whenever somebody invites you to a party, like I did say in the last video, man, Georgia parties get shot up for nothing, bro. So when come on now, don't hit them brakes there. You hit them brakes for. Actually, you know what? Let me go around, because I gotta make the right, and I don't want to sit behind them. But yeah, man. So it's like them parties, bro. I'm trying to tell you, them parties, like they're definitely worth it if you go with the right group of people. They're definitely worth going to, because if I can go back in time to at least both of those parties, like, just let me relive those parties, man, I swear I'd have so much goddamn fun. I swear I had so much goddamn fun, bruh. Alright, but here we are, man. Let's go to pick up this load. Hopefully we can make this load kind of quick, because I just got a call that I have to actually attend to. Alright. here we go. Let's go ahead. Let's grab this load, man. Freight market, and we're going to grab. Oh, my load. It's not even here anymore. Or is it this load? I think it was this load. I don't think it was this load because I had the GPS set, and the GPS is not like, you know, it normally gives me a little icon saying that it was the GPS load that I selected. But we'll go to new construction houses. It's going to New Mexico. 200-mile trip, and it's not going to be a heavy load or anything either, so it's not going to take too long. It ain't going to take too long at all. So let's go ahead and let's get pulled up to it. Pulled up to it. But it's like, man, that's really why I didn't talk about that party. That party didn't really have like anything spectacular happen. It was just a pretty chill, cool time with a bunch of friends. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that party was, I believe, the year before last year. So that party was also 2 years ago. That party was actually shortly after the party that I talked about in the last video. And the party that the party that I talked about in the last video was actually the party that happened, I want to say like a month before the party I just talked about in this video. So they both happened 2 years ago. And that's really when I stopped partying. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, ever since my YouTube blew up, I've been just no life in YouTube. YouTube has taken up all my time. Like, I don't really do much. I work all day. Whenever I'm not working, you know what I'm saying? Because I did just take 3 weeks off for my mental health. Because for some reason, a lot of people think that Smacks ran me off YouTube or something, which is not the case. I'm gonna let you guys know, nobody will ever run me off YouTube. I don't care who it is. Nobody will ever run me off YouTube, man. So, you know, anybody who thought that can hang it all the way up. Hang it all the way up, because incorrect. But man, you know what I'm saying? I just, like, after I blew up on YouTube, I just started to know life YouTube a lot, and you know, YouTube really became everything for me. Like, I don't really do too much of nothing really. I work, sleep, I just chill, stay home, you know what I'm saying? But that's already about to change. I'm actually planning a bunch of moves and stuff for next month. Like, I'm planning a bunch of stuff for next month. So, yeah, all that's really about to change. You know, and another thing, man, some of you guys might not even know, man, but I've never been to Six Flags. I'm actually about to go next month. So, you know, I'm planning that with a couple friends. The main reason why I would have really went earlier this month, but it was just too damn hot, bro. And I'm not trying to be out there. I'm not trying to be at Six Flags and it's 90, 95 degrees outside, and no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? No, thank you. I don't want to pass out there, okay? I'm already black enough, not trying to get darker. So, yeah, man. Here we go. All right, so, but yeah, man, yeah, it's a bunch of things that I haven't done. You know, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys. It's a bunch of things that I haven't done. I'm actually kind of glad that I haven't done them yet, because it's like everything's gonna be a new experience for me, and it's all gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna be good. It's gonna make everything seem different for me. Like, you know, when you're dealing with something new, like a new experience for anything, it's like it just feels more interesting, more genuine when it's something new that you haven't done before. So, you know what I'm saying, man? It's a lot of new stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I haven't done. It's a lot of stuff that's gonna be new to me. So, I'm actually glad that I didn't do a lot of stuff when I was younger. You know, a lot of people might say that that's kind of bad that you don't do too much when you're younger, but it's like, you know, I'm actually glad, because now it gives me things to do now that I'm older. Because it's like when you're younger and you're doing things, it's like when you're younger, it's easier to occupy the mind, because you're a child. All you have to do is figure out something simple to do. So you got toys, you got games, and when you're younger, that shit occupies your mind with ease. Like, it doesn't take much. But when you get older, it's really hard to occupy your mind once you get older. So it's like, you know, with all these new things that I haven't done, that I can do now, it's like I've really just been holding myself back. I realized that I just been chilling and holding myself back. I ain't been doing shit lately. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm you know what I'm saying, it's time to switch things up. I'm gonna start doing everything. Starting next month, man. Starting next month, I'm about to be doing everything. I'm going to Six Flags next month. Shit. Really, that's like one of the main things I got planned. I'm trying to plan a trip out to Denver, or somewhere in Colorado or somewhere in Cali. Y'all already know why I'm going out that way. I ain't even gotta tell y'all why I'm going that way. You did. Puff puff, no pass. You know what I'm saying, man? But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm going out that way. I want to move out to Cali anyway, but then again, I'm starting to see things that are saying like, Cali. You see, Cali doesn't get enough rain for me, and that's kind of gonna keep me from going to Cali. Because if you guys, I love rainy weather, so it's like rainy weather is just kind of really, really soothing. And plus, I don't know what it is, but I love smoking in rainy weather too. And it rarely rains in Cali. That might be a dumb reason not to move to Cali, but that's just one of the reasons. I did not mean to do this. Oh my God, I forgot. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. That's one reason why. And really everything is higher over there. That's not a main thing. I kind of already knew that and still wanted to move over there. So that's definitely not a reason for me not moving there. What else, man? There was a couple of other reasons, but yeah, I want to plan a trip out to Cali or Colorado. Well, actually, I am planning a trip. I'm planning that with a couple friends. My boy actually just told me about another move where they're gonna be doing something with a cabin. So, we're planning that out. Shit, there's really some more stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff that we're really about to be planning out, and I'm really about to go ahead and start doing things, man. That's another reason why I'm glad I'm getting pretty far and pretty decently ahead of the videos and stuff that I do, man, because I want to make sure that I got time for everything or anything, and I want to make sure that I got time to do whatever the fuck I want to do again, while still being able to do work and do things for you guys. So yeah, man. Plus, on top of that, you guys probably ain't even getting this video until like August 2nd or August 3rd. I'm gonna be a couple days away from going to Six Flags. So I'm going to Six Flags the week of August 5th. So and it's kind of crazy how I got to plan something like that. The Six Flags isn't really something that you really got to plan. The only reason why it's being planned is because I'm trying to figure out who all I want to go with. So you know what I'm saying, man? That's really that. But it's all about to be lit though. I can't wait. The damn plane is fly real low. Yeah, the speed limit done changed to 55 again. But shoot, man, I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. I'm really about to change up everything. That long 3.5 week break to help my mental health and my mental state really did help. A little bit. It helped a lot, actually. I ain't even gonna cap to you guys. Like, I was able to rethink some things and figure some things out. And wow, why'd I reset my cruise control? Damn. But it helped me figure out a lot of things, man. It helped me really think some things through, and I feel like I can really kick the depression with ease now. I think I figured out what I need to do to really make sure that the depression is gone and make sure that it doesn't affect my channel and stuff like that. It kind of has been affecting me a little bit the past 2 days, just a little bit, but I haven't, I've been fighting it. Oy, welcome to New Mexico. But I've been fighting it, you know what I'm saying? I've been making sure that I just won't let it completely take over my mood anymore. And let me go to grab a thumbnail. But really what I've been doing is whenever I start to think, even just a tad bit, I start to feel a little down, just a little bit, I started to just think about other stuff. I started to think about, really the main thing that really keeps me going is motivation for the things that I want and motivation for the things that I'm grinding for on the daily. And those things are mainly cars at the moment. It's I don't even have my first car at the moment because I'm trying to find the perfect car. It's a lot of people think that just because of how much I make, I should already have a car and shit like that. That's rushing it. On the real, I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush getting my first car because I really don't want to risk getting a car that comes with 1,000 issues. It's gonna cost me more money than the actual car. And you guys know I'm trying to get me a Magnum, and they don't make Magnums no more. They stopped making them bitches 11 years ago. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, they stopped making them 10 years ago. So yeah, it's like, I want to make sure I get a good one. I'm not trying to get no trash ass Magnum. And it's like, I remember when I was being talked about, and people were trying to down me and trying to put me in a bad position and belittle my name and shit like that. They was talking, like, I heard that they said something about like the Magnum, a Magnum is only $4,000 and I still ain't got it or some shit. Yeah, those are cheap ass Magnums that got hella fucking problems. People don't realize that shit. And I'm not trying to have 1,000 problems with a fucking car. It's like, I already don't need a car, so why would I buy a car that gives me 1,000 problems and costs me more money than the actual cost of the fucking car? So man, it's like, people really don't be thinking. They think they know everything and don't know shit about what the fuck I got going on and how I'm trying to do shit. You know, damn, I did not mean to do that. I let go of that damn button and it still did that. But that's my thing about that, bro. People really don't know. People really don't know, because I guarantee it, the people that talked about me got some old ass cars that probably got the check engine lights on and the bitch is not even running A1 Glizzy no more. You know what I'm saying? Them bitches probably fucked up. You know, I ain't even talking shit, but that's just the truth. That's the truth. People rush into buying cars and shit like that, and that's something that I'm not trying to do. That's the main reason why I don't have a car. I know I'm not really ready for the responsibility of dealing with having to pay for a car like that. And, you know, that's the main reason why I've been holding off. You know, I ain't even gonna cap. You know, I refuse to get a car. I refuse to get a car when I barely need the motherfucker. I'll be like, well, actually, I'm gonna need the bitch now. But, you know, back when, you know, I didn't have the car, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really need it. I didn't really need a car. I didn't go anywhere, and I worked from home. So it's like, what do I need a car for? I'd be paying like what, a $200-300 car note and like $200-300 in car insurance for a car that doesn't move. So it's like, what the fuck? And then eventually, man, nah, see, I'd be paying that much for a car that doesn't move, basically. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's $600 for something that doesn't do anything for me. And then on top of that, you gotta worry about gas and stuff. And the cars that I don't want no cheap ass V6. I don't want no inline 4. I want a fucking V8. Them bitches eat gas. My dad has a Magnum that's a V8. I want to get his Magnum because his is well taken care of, but he wants like $15,000-$20,000 for it. So I got to put some money up for that. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, and he told me straight up, like when he was working, like when he had got his first job. See, I ain't gonna elaborate on that. When he had got his first job, he had told me that just for him to get to and from work, 4 trips to and from work, it was like, I think it was like a 30-minute drive, a 30-minute ride there, 30-minute ride back. And he'll do 4 trips. He'll ride there, he'll ride back on break, and then he'll ride there again, and then back when it's time to clock out. So 4 rides a day. He told me it cost him $75 to $100 a week on gas. I am younger than him, and all my dad was really doing was going to work and going to his businesses and shit. So it's like he was barely driving that far. He wasn't really going that far. The farthest distances he was going was to that job, and that was a 30-minute ride. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me, I am younger. I have friends that are 30 minutes away from me. I have friends that are all over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I get me a car, I'm going to be everywhere. Gas is going to cost me $100 to $150 a damn week. So it's like, I'd be spending way too much fucking money on a car that you know what I'm saying? I'd be spending way too much money on a car, and then, so think about it like that. That's $600 a month on just to keep the car and make it road legal. And then to keep it rolling, let's say a minimum $50-$60 on gas. Let's say I go easy and I'm not going everywhere off rip. So let's say $50-$60 on gas a week. That's $200 a week on gas. So that's $800 a month that I'm spending on a car. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's $800 I'm spending on the car. That's $800 a month that I'm spending on the car. And then think about the problems that's gonna come with the car. It's like, it's gonna need fixes. It's gonna need repairs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, most people don't be thinking about that type of shit. They just get a car and they just like, okay, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm thinking past all that. That's the main reason, literally the main reason why I don't have a car is because I didn't need one. I didn't need one, and 2, it would cost me money that I wouldn't need to pay for right now. It's like, I don't need a car right now. But now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, since I'm about to change up everything, I'm about to switch up everything, I'm finna get me a car. I'm finna get me a motherfucking whip. I don't give a damn. I'm finna get me a whip. I'm about to start planning things out a lot differently now. So chances are I will be getting my mat. Well, actually, I don't even know when I'm gonna get it because I still gotta look a little bit more, and I gotta figure out, like, I gotta find something that, you know, that's reliable. I'm not trying to find no trash. Really the main reason, you know, the main reason why I don't have the Magnum yet is because I haven't found one that's really worth dropping the money on it, you know what I'm saying, or financing or anything. Because really what I want to do is I want to finance my car so that I can raise my credit. You know, it's a good way to raise my credit. But it's like it's pointless. Like I said, it's pointless when I barely do anything. But now that I'm about to start doing shit, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get me a car. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't cost me more money than fucking the actual. Because man, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm barely gonna drive it. I'm gonna pay so much attention to the car. I'm gonna make sure that I know everything about the damn car, so that if anything happens, I can get that bitch fixed, and you know what I'm saying, we'll be fine. It don't cost me a grip. I gotta find a mechanic. I gotta do all of that, man. It's like, and then on top of that, I was gonna get this Magnum, and I wanted to drive around in it for about maybe 6 months to a year, until I got me another car, and then I was going to completely change up the Magnum. Like, I was going to make it a Hellcat Magnum, drop a Hellcat engine in it. Basically, I was going to drop like $75,000 into the Magnum, $75,000 to $100,000, doing a bunch of custom work to the Magnum over the course of about, I want to say about 5 or 6 years, probably a little bit less than that, probably like between 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years was when I was gonna, you know, just drop some money. I don't know if I'm going to drop at least 75, man. I doubt it's going to be that high, to be real with you guys. I was just over exaggerating just to show you guys how serious I am about doing some shit with this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna spend about a good 2-3 years, you know, just changing up everything on the Magnum. Like, since the car is old, I want it running like it's a brand new 2018, 2017 car. That's the main reason why I haven't got it. Well, I won't say that's the main reason. That's not the main reason. That's another reason why I haven't gotten it yet. It's because it's like I want to have the money for the parts so that I can start replacing shit. So it's like, if I find anything that seems off about the Magnum, I want it replaced. I want it fixed ASAP. Like, if I feel like something may be going out soon, something may be you know, nearing the end of its life, I want it replaced. I want it gone ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna revamp the entire Magnum. The Magnum is gonna have 2018 parts on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna redo everything from top to bottom on that Magnum. That's like, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do everything exactly, like down to the T. It's the main reason. Like, that's another reason. You know, basically, it's just I'm trying to do a lot more planning than, you know, what people think I'm doing. It's like people don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, and you know, they love to talk shit about shit they don't know about. You know, that's one real main thing I noticed about anybody nowadays, is people love to talk shit about shit they don't know about. If you don't know about it, they're gonna talk about it because they don't know about it. And the main reason why they're talking about it is because they want you to come back and correct them, so they do know about it. And that, you know what I'm saying, that's crazy. And that's really crazy. All you have to do is ask if you really want to know that damn bad. You know what I'm saying? But you know, people gonna do what they do. People gonna do what they do. It is what it is. You know, that's just in general too. That's everybody. Like, I've noticed that with friends in real life. They, you know, like, even some of my close friends, they'll slick kind of mock something just to try and get a more clear understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've seen it. It happens a lot. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you drop a like down below. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, site, channel, Twitter. Links are in the description down below. And I will catch you guys in the next live stream or episode. Peace on out.